The two wolves inside us, choose which one to feed. There was once a wise old Cherokee man who lived high in the Appalachian Mountains. His silver hair flowed like a river over his shoulders, and his eyes carried the storms and sunshine of many seasons. One chilly evening, he sat by the fire with his grandson. The wind outside whispered through the pines, but the boy's thoughts were louder. He had gotten into a fight at school. Someone had insulted him, and he had lashed out. His fists were quick, but so was his regret. Now, he looked down, ashamed. "Grandfather," he said softly, "why do I feel like there are two people inside me, one that wants to hurt, and one that just wants peace?" The old man nodded slowly. He poked the fire with a stick, sending sparks into the night. And then, he spoke words that would stay with the boy forever. "Inside every person," the old man began, "there is a battle going on, a terrible fight between two wolves." The boy's eyes widened. "Two wolves?" "Yes," the grandfather said. "One is evil. It is anger, envy, greed, arrogance, self-pity, resentment, lies, ego." The boy swallowed hard. He knew that wolf. He had heard its growl in his chest many times. "And the other wolf?" he asked. "The other," the old man continued, "is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, humility, kindness, empathy, truth, compassion." The fire crackled between them. The boy leaned forward, his voice barely a whisper. "Which wolf wins?" The old man smiled. A soft, knowing smile. "The one you feed," he said. Those 5 words, "the one you feed." They echoed in the boy's mind that night. And for many nights after. We all have those two wolves, no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you've been through. This battle rages inside us all. Sometimes we wake up with peace in our hearts, ready to forgive, to move forward, to be better. But other times, we wake up with anger, bitterness, the urge to blame others, or give up entirely. That's the evil wolf, whispering in your ear that you're not enough, that others are against you, that your pain should become your weapon. And sometimes, we feed it without realizing. You see, every choice we make is food for one of the wolves. When you hold onto a grudge, you're feeding the angry wolf. When you gossip or lie to protect yourself, you're feeding the wolf of ego. When you compare yourself to others, you starve your joy and nourish your envy. But when you choose to forgive someone who wronged you, you feed the good wolf. When you stop to help a stranger, offer a kind word, listen without judging, you're giving strength to the wolf of compassion. Every thought, every action, every small decision is a choice. And those choices shape the person you are becoming. Imagine a world where more people fed the good wolf. A world where children are taught not only to read and write, but to be kind. A world where we listen to each other more than we speak over each other. Where love is louder than hate, where differences are celebrated, not feared. It all begins with one person. With you. With a decision you make today, right now. Which wolf will you feed today? Years passed. The boy became a man. He faced heartbreak. He knew failure, he stumbled, he lost people he loved. And the wolves never stopped fighting. But he remembered his grandfather's words. And on the hardest days, he paused. He breathed. And he chose to feed the right wolf. He forgave. He loved deeply. He helped strangers. He spoke gently to those in pain. He was not perfect. But he was conscious. He had become the kind of man who made others feel safe. The kind of man who left people better than he found them. Now, he had children of his own, and one evening, his daughter came home in tears. "Someone at school said I was ugly," she sobbed. I wanted to scream at her. He knelt beside her, held her small hand, and told her the story of the two wolves. Her eyes lit up with wonder, just like his once had. "Which one wins, Daddy?" she asked. He smiled. "The one you feed, my love," and just like that, the story lived on. Dear viewer, this story isn't just a legend. It's a reflection of your life, too. You have two wolves inside you right now. One is telling you to stay angry, to give up, to blame others, to fear. The other is whispering, to keep going, to forgive, to love, to rise. You won't always get it right. None of us do. But you always have a choice. And that choice is powerful. Because your life, your peace, your impact on the world, it all depends on which one you feed. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture those two wolves inside your heart. See the one of anger, howling and restless. And see the one of peace, quiet, but strong. Which one will you give your attention today? Let the fire inside you burn with purpose. Let it warm, not destroy. And the next time you feel lost in the noise of the world, remember the old Cherokee's words. The one you feed. Let that be your compass. Let that be your legacy. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, in the silence of your soul, the strongest voice will always be the one you choose to feed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.